Today 239 of the Quran challenge. Today we'll be starting on verse 19 of Surah Adh-Dhariyat. But before we begin, we will be reading Surah Al-Fatiha. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. I seek refuge in Allah from Satan the accursed. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, most merciful. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. All praise for Allah, Lord of all worlds. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Most compassionate, most merciful. Maliki Yawmiddin. Master of the Day of Judgment. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. You alone we worship and you alone we ask for help. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. Guide us along the straight path. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Ameen. The path of those you are blessed, not those you are displeased with, or those who are astray. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. وفي أموالهم حق للسائل والمحروم. And in their wealth there was a rightful share fulfilled for the beggar and the poor. وفي الأرض آيات للموقنين. There are countless signs on earth for those with sure faith. وفي أنفسكم أفلا تبصرون. As there are within yourselves, can you not see? وَفِي السَّمَاءِ رِزْقُكُمْ وَمَا تُوعَدُونَ. In heaven is your sustenance and whatever you are promised. فَرَبِّ السَّمَاءِ وَالْأَرْضِ إِنَّهُ لَحَقٌّ مِثْلَ مَا أَنَّكُمْ تَنطِقُونَ. Then by the Lord of the heaven and earth, all this is certainly as true as the fact that you can speak. هل أتاك حديث ضيف إبراهيم المكرمين. Has the story of Abraham's honored guests reached you, O Prophet? إذ دخلوا عليه فقالوا سلاما قال سلام قوم منكرون. Remember when they entered his presence and greeted him with peace, he replied, "Peace be upon you." Then he said to himself, "These are an unfamiliar people." فراغ إلى أهله فجاء بإجل سمين. Then he slipped off to his family and brought a fat roasted calf. Abraham did not want his guests to know that he was going to prepare a meal for them, so they would not ask him not to. فقربه إليهم قال ألا تأكلون. And placed it before them, asking, "Will you not eat?" فأوجس منهم خيفة قالوا لا تخف وبشروه بغلام عليم. They did not eat, so he grew fearful of them. They reassured him, "Do not be afraid," and gave him good news of a knowledgeable son. As mentioned in 11:69-70, the angels came to Abraham in the form of men, and when he offered them food, they did not eat. In ancient Middle Eastern culture, if a guest refused to eat the food provided by their host, it was a sign of ill will. Prophet Isaac alayhi salam. فأقبلت امرأته في سرة فسكت وجهها وقالت عجوز عقيم. Then his wife came forward with a cry, clasping her forehead in astonishment, exclaiming, "A baby from a barren old woman?" قالوا كذلك قال ربك إنه هو الحكيم العليم. They replied, "Such as your Lord decreed, he is truly the all-wise, all-knowing." قال فما خطبكم أيها المرسلون. Later Abraham asked, "What is your mission, O messengers?" قالوا إنا أرسلنا إلى قوم مجرمين. They replied, "We have actually been sent to a wicked people. لنرسل عليهم حجارة من طين. To send upon them stones of baked clay. مُّسَوَّمَةً عِندَ رَبِّكَ لِلْمُسْرِفِينَ, marked by your Lord for the transgressors. فَأَخْرَجْنَا مَنْ كَانَ فِيهَا مِنَ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ, then before the torment we evacuated the believers from the city. فَمَا وَجَدْنَا فِيهَا غَيْرَ بَيْتٍ مِّنَ الْمُسْلِمِينَ, but we only found one family that had submitted to Allah, Lut alayhi salam and his 2 daughters. وَتَرَكْنَا فِيهَا آيَةً لِلَّذِينَ يَخَافُونَ الْعَذَابَ الْأَلِيمَ, and we left a sign there as a lesson for those who fear the painful punishment, the ruins of Sodom. وَفِي مُوسَى إِذْ أَرْسَلْنَاهُ إِلَى فِرْعَوْنَ بِسُلْطَانٍ مُبِينٍ, and in the story of Moses was another lesson when we sent him to Pharaoh with compelling proof. فَتَوَلَّى بِرُكْنِهِ وَقَالَ سَاحِرٌ أَوْ مَجْنُونٌ, but Pharaoh was carried away by his power, saying of Moses, a magician or a madman. فَأَخَذْنَاهُ وَجُنُودَهُ فَنَبَذْنَاهُمْ فِي الْيَمِّ وَهُوَ مُلِيمٌ, so we seized him and his soldiers, casted them into the sea while he was blameworthy because of his arrogance and disbelief. وَفِي عَادٍ إِذْ أَرْسَلْنَا عَلَيْهِمُ الرِّيحَ الْعَقِيمَ, and the story of Ad was another lesson when we sent against them the devastating wind, a barren wind. Since the wind was not productive, it did not carry rain or fertilize trees. مَا تَذَرُ مِنْ شَيْءٍ أَتَتْ عَلَيْهِ إِلَّا جَعَلَتْهُ كَالرَّمِيمِ, there was nothing it came upon that I did not reduce to ashes. وَفِي ثَمُودَ إِذْ قِيلَ لَهُمْ تَمَتَّعُوا حَتَّى حِينٍ, and in the story of Thamud was another lesson when they were told, enjoy yourselves only for a short while, meaning you only have 3 days to live. فَعَتَوْا عَنْ أَمْرِ رَبِّهِمْ فَأَخَذَتْهُمُ الصَّاعِقَةُ وَهُمْ يَنْظُرُونَ, still they persisted in defying the commands of their Lord, so they were overtaken by a mighty blast while they were looking on. فَمَا اسْتَطَاعُوا مِنْ قِيَامٍ وَمَا كَانُوا مُنْتَصِرِينَ, then they were not able to rise up, nor were they helped. وَقَوْمَ نُوحٍ مِّنْ قَبْلُ إِنَّهُمْ كَانُوا قَوْمًا فَاسِقِينَ, and the people of Noah had also been destroyed earlier. They were truly a rebellious people. وَالسَّمَاءَ بَنَيْنَاهَا بِأَيْدٍ وَإِنَّا لَمُوسِعُونَ, we built the universe with great might, and we are certainly expanding it. وَالْأَرْضَ فَرَشْنَاهَا فَنِعْمَ الْمَاهِدُونَ, as for the earth we spread it out, how superbly did we smooth it out. The globe was spread out to accommodate Allah's creation. The spherical shape of the earth is expressed in 39:5. وَمِن كُلِّ شَيْءٍ خَلَقْنَا زَوْجَيْنِ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَذَكَّرُونَ, and we create pairs of all things, so perhaps you would be mindful. For example, male and female, sweet and bitter, day and night, plains and mountains, heat and cold, light and darkness. فَفِرُّوا إِلَى اللَّهِ إِنِّي لَكُمْ مِنْهُ نَذِيرٌ مُبِينٌ, so proclaim, O Prophet, flee to Allah, I am truly sent by Him with a clear warning to you. وَلَا تَجْعَلُوا مَعَ اللَّهِ إِلَهًا آخَرَ إِنِّي لَكُمْ مِنْهُ نَذِيرٌ مُبِينٌ, and do not set up another God with Allah. I am truly sent by Him with a clear warning to you. كَذَلِكَ مَا أَتَى الَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِهِمْ مِنْ رَسُولٍ إِلَّا قَالُوا سَاحِرٌ أَوْ مَجْنُونٌ. Similarly, no messenger came to those before them without being told a magician or a madman. أتواصوا به بل هم قوم طاغون. Have they passed this cliche down to one another? In fact, they have all been a transgressing people. Sadaqallahu al-Azim. May Allah accept the citation. May Allah forgive me if I made any mistakes while reciting. May Allah forgive all our sins. Wa ameen. May Allah protect us from the punishment of the hereafter. And may Allah grant us al-Jannah al-Firdaus. Ameen. Inshallah, tomorrow I'll be starting on verse 54 of Surah Adh-Dhariyat. Until then, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.